morning, class.
Good morning.
My name is Madam Ruth, and today we are going to look at Bloom taxonomy. And in this class, we are going to use a strategy, a learning strategy, which is called KWL. Have you heard of it before?
No.
KWL simply means what you know. K stands for what you know. W stands for what you want to know, and L stands for what you've learned. So I'll start by assessing you on what you know. What do you know about Bloom taxonomy? And trial?
I think it is a way of naming things by the word taxonomy.
Yes, that is a good trial. Another trial? Yes?
Bloom taxonomy uses nouns, verbs, or verbs.
You are right. That is another nice trial. So before we go to the definition, maybe I can give a brief history of Bloom taxonomy. Bloom taxonomy was started by a person called Bloom, and it was started in the year 1952, whereby Bloom usually used nouns, but later in 2001, Bloom was criticized by the students, and then later they changed from using the nouns to the verbs. So let's define, or before we define the term, what do you want to know about Bloom taxonomy? What do you want to know? Yes? Be audible. I want your neighbor to hear you.
What I want to know is, I want to know the definition of Bloom taxonomy.
Yes, we'll cover that. Anything else you want to know?
I want to know where these verbs are being used or applied.
Yeah, it's okay. We will look at that. Let's define Bloom taxonomy. You are writing, right? Bloom taxonomy is a framework that guides trainees to right learning outcomes. It is a framework that guides trainees to right learning outcomes, and it uses verbs. We have 6 verbs. We use 6 verbs in Bloom taxonomy, and you must arrange them. The first verb is to remember, remembering. The second verb is understanding. The third verb is applying. The fourth verb is analyzing. The fifth one is evaluating, and the last one is creating. As I said earlier, we were using the strategy called KWL. So you told me what you know, and you were right. What you wanted to know, which was the definition and the verbs used. And now I want to assess on what you've learned. Right? We are in the last step of our active learning strategy. So what have you learned, class?
I've learned that there are 6 verbs with Bloom taxonomy. One of them is remembering.
Remembering, you're right. Another one? Let's participate.
Another one is understanding.
Understanding, yes, you're right.
Applying.
Applying, yes.
Evaluating.
Yes, you're right, but evaluating is just the fourth one. The fourth step?
Analyzing.
Analyzing, yes. Creating, you're right, but it's not the 5th step. As I said, you need to arrange the steps in order. There are 6. Which is the 5th step? Evaluating, yes. And the last one? Creating. They just come in that order of remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating. Thank you for concentrating, and I wish you all the best.